YouTube star Chris Hansen. Just kidding. It's actually me, Armored Otter. It's actually me, Jenny from the block. It's actually me, a pile of brie. We are playing a brand new indie game. Barely anyone's ever heard of it. It's called Path of Exile. It's a platformer. It is a matformer, where you try to build mats out of nothing. I am a part of a elite select alpha group of gamers that get to try this game before it's released. Part of the pre-alpha alpha beta package. I get to go through, I get to change things as I see fit. If I see something in Path of Exile and I don't like it, I say, hey, developers, change this. Change this now. Change this tonight. What's going on, Twitch Fox? How you doing today, my friend? Let's go ahead and create a character. I don't know what we're going to do. We're obviously going to do ritual, not hardcore. We're just going to learn stuff about the game. What class do I want? Last time I tried hardcore, I made it to level 40 before getting like punched off of a mountaintop into a pit of lava. It's it was too much. So what are you? Is a scion new?
A scion is perfection in mind, body, and grace. The crowning glory of our civilization, offering us hope, offering us light. But you gave us only murder and darkness. May Rayclast embrace you as we cannot, for your very presence has become too painful to bear.
I don't know. I don't know anything about anything. A scion is perfection in mind, body, and grace. The crowning glory of... Oh, that's what the guy just said.
Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Orient is a land of men, not animals. A scion is perfection in mind, body, and grace.
You know,
the crowning glory of our civilization,
where we are today,
offering us hope,
because we are decisive, we are strong, we are pure, and we are beautiful. We're gonna go for the science.
Darkness.
Why not?
May Rayclast embrace you as we
why the
cannot,
heck not?
For your very presence has become too painful to bear.
Scion? More like Bion. Let's try it again. Scion is a jack of all trades. Hey, she starts in the dead center of the skill web and can ascend into two of the other ascendancies, but with a generalized version of them. I mean, that seems like an easy enough first character, right? How I get to pick and choose my own destiny. Scion Magayon. How about Greg Pruitt, the Druid. McGinnis, man, I was hoping you would show up, because I need all of the Path of Exile experts I can in my back pocket if I'm going to survive Rayclast. Don't do Scion for the first character? Okay, fine. Even though she's a hottie with a body, we'll do not Scion. I think last time we did the Templar. How about the Ranger? Ranger was the other one. I like her haircut. She's got spunk. She's like a manic pixie dream girl.
A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog
Rangers are nice. Okay.
that slaughters our sheep.
Is it weird to also name her Greg Pruitt?
Not animals. Think on that, Ranger. When Rayclast shows you how
Greg
to truly
Pruitt.
live
Let's do it.
like an animal.
That seems like a good name. Let's lock in Greg Pruitt. Let's do it. Well, early on we're gonna go nice and slow anyway. Why God no, Alexandre. One thing I did want to do. We're gonna move our camera
some dark days ahead.
down here, I think. You guys let me know if that is not optimal, but this is sort of what I'm thinking. Oh, that guy died. It's a hungry corpse. Oh, Okay, so what I remember about this game is you have to equip skills to your gear. Oh no. Okay. Now other people are telling me that I made the wrong choice. Man. Path of Exile is such a good looking game. Looks like I'm a little mana hungry. Hey, I appreciate that, Alexandre.
My mana is gone.
Oh, mana's gone. Okay, so I know that Path of Exile has like sort of a big focus on potions, right? Like you need to find the best potions that work with your build. I've said this before. I've always had a lot of respect for Path of Exile. It's just like every single time I try to learn it, I just get a little overwhelmed and I just go back to what's comfortable for me, which has been Grim Dawn. People have tried and failed to teach me this game. Large chest. Pierce support. Okay, let's read. I'm gonna read everything. I hope you guys. I think we can skip all tutorials, right? I have my tutorials, and it's called Twitch Chat. Projectiles from supported skills pierce 2 additional targets. That seems nice enough. Chronobo Jake, living everyone's dreams of having your own little gaming cloister at work. Okay, I can see why the piercing mode might be very nice to have. Turn off global chat. All right, is that options? UI maybe? Where is that? Chat. I can turn it to small. It's not in settings, is there just like a way that I can... Ah, I just delete it. No, that doesn't work. Oh man, did I forget to... Hold on, I thought I updated the YouTube. This is Path of Exile. Press enter and along the top. Is it just... No, that doesn't... Okay, I'll just turn it to local chat. Appreciate it.
I'm still breathing, that's a good sign.
That is a good sign. Okay, here's Mr. Man. Oh, he just... How'd he get all his health back? I don't know. I get wrecked. How do I turn on, Is there like a loot option that I have? PUE Global Chat is the most toxic chat for any game I know of, with the exception of the Holy Toucan. That's not super surprising. I've always found that as games got more and more mainstream, the general level of toxicity has always gone like through the roof.
You got the big bastard.
I did not download anything really. Okay, so here we are in the passive skill tree, and this is giving me a panic attack. At least right now it's between two things, but boy, it seems like two very different things. Like I'll go down two very different paths. Projectile damage? I don't even know what I want to do. Evasion and life. This is not hardcore, no. We're taking the coward's route. Okay, do I know what I want to go for? Oh my god. There is so much here. What the fuck? I hate this. Okay. I'm gonna breathe. And I'm gonna listen to chat. There's a search. Okay. See the oh no. Search here. Arrow. Nothing for arrow. Kill. Oh, there is kill. Okay. Ranged. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm sorry. It's Path of Exile. You slippery little seal boys. And then the boys has a C in it. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry about that, gang. Now the title should be proper and beautiful. Path of not constellations. Somehow the constellations would be a relief for me now. Oliver, that's just not how I operate. Okay. So ranged? Ranged is not showing up anything. I have no idea what I want to build, if I'm being upfront with you guys. I would like a build that is goofy as all hell. But okay, so now we're just gonna go this path. We're gonna go down. Oh, I have choice paralysis, you guys. That's real. Okay, so Oliver's saying projectile. Maya is saying life. Ballistic mastery. What do these do? Aspect of the eagle. I like eagles, but I don't like the eagles. I've always found their music to be boring. Evasion rating, damage with bows, global accuracy rating, seems fine. Damage over time with bow skills. Here's a whole lot of bow stuff over here. Evasion, okay, so that's the second person that says evasion and life is the best thing for me right away. So we're gonna go for that. And we're gonna say apply points, and we're gonna walk away. Oh. Oh my god. First of all, what the Christ is this? This is a level 12 character. This is a level 12 character named Bony Blasters with a Z. First of all, I respect the swag, sir. Second of all, what the fuck is going on with your face? And your wings? It's... And then she's got like explosions of leaves at her feet? IRL money cosmetics. I look down upon you. Just kidding. If you want to
Lion Eye's watch
and if it
isn't
makes you
much,
happy.
but it's ours.
Okay, talk to Tarkley.
Be well.
A ravishing ranger, relegated to rot in Ray class. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy going. You
Oh,
can
man.
skewer a bloke with a look like that.
It's so weird to
The
be in
name's
an
Bester,
ARPG that has
captain
good
of the
voice
good
acting.
ship Mary Gowan. And that,
Love it.
there's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Mary Gowan.
Find the medicine chest on Tidal Island. That's Tarkley. Why is Tarkley
Stay
here?
sharp
Oh,
out there.
okay. Split arrow. Ice shot. Ooh, ice shot. Frost blades. Galvanic arrow. Releases arrows along with a burst of lightning. Which, okay, so it's chain lightning plus arrows. I kind of like ice shot. Ice shot sounds fun. That's PvP. That guy is winning hard on you. I like the fact that the PvP in this game is just whoever looks the shiniest. Look at the keywords at the top. Okay. Lightning attack projectile AoE bow. Attack projectile AoE duration. Chaos bow. Attack projectile melee strike cold. Attack projectile AoE cold bow. Okay, my instinct. Paul, I am new to Path of Exile. I tried to play Path of Exile once when I was a very young boy. I believe I was age 7, and I was pulling on Mama's pant leg, and I said, "Mama, can I play Path of Exile?" And she said, "No, you are too young to play Path of Exile," and she kicked me down the stairs. Then, ever since that day, I said, Path of Exile is not for me. But now, I'm deciding to face my fears. I'm saying, Mom, no more. I'm a grown man. I can play Path of Exile if I want to, even if it is scary. we have Path of Exile at home. Path of Exile at home is last epoch. I think I'm gonna go for Ice Shot. Ice Shot seems fun.
Stay sharp out there.
I can't just not make decisions because it terrifies me. So we're gonna get rid of Burning Arrow. We're gonna do Ice Shot stuff. Let's see. Ooh, it's a little laggy in here. Is that just me, or is that? Is my stream doing okay? I opened the skill tree yet. It gave me a little bit of a panic attack, but we're back on the level now, baby. Oh, that wasn't an enemy. That was a seagull. Okay. Whew. That is also not an enemy. Ooh, Ice Shot. You guys, I like Ice Shot a lot. That's very cool, at least. We're just gonna keep on. Okay. Is there a toggle for move 2 instead of attack 2? Get out of here, crab.
My mana is gone.
Okay, what does that green thing mean? Oh, hold on. Something's happening over here. There's an icon on my map that says... Oh, nothing. I don't know that. Well, right now I sadly cannot do move only because I do need to auto attack. Since I do not have... Okay, gang. We're going to do our first ritual altar. I think we just go for it. Oh no, hold on. This is a lot of guys, actually.
The worms
It's
will
more
have
men
to
than I
wait a
thought
bit longer for this meal.
Dude, flaming. Oh, something's happening. Okay, so I did this, and I can do what now? I can get one of these? No, I can't, because I need to defer item? What does this mean? What does any of this mean? Quick tip, if you pop your mana potion when you get to half mana while attacking, as long as you kill stuff, you won't really need to auto attack. Okay, and then I replenish potions as I kill, right? Okay, what is this though? What are favors? Go do. Okay, so don't worry about it. Move along. Got it. I love how this crabs it. Also, click the 2+ icons on the right to level up your gems. Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay. Is there any reason that I would not want to level up my gems? So these ritual totems are literally just totems from Grim Dawn, but more intense. Like I guess it's like falling boulders and probably kill this guy before I do anything.
My mana is gone.
It's kind of strange how you can't move when you, like, you input buffer an attack and you're locked into that attack until you actually complete the attack. Yep, we're playing a popular game today. We're selling out our soul, baby. Absolutely. Okay, we're just gonna keep on putting stuff into stuff. Evasion, maximum life, that seems good. And then we can go up and we can be a bird, maybe? And apply points. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. Again, we cannot be... Why are those notes going? I don't know anything about anything. Oh yeah, because I searched, what did I search? Bow damage or something? Why we did not play hardcore. Okay, so now I can get things. If I wanted to, I can get Plague Suit. Everyone's favorite Plague Suit, ladies and gentlemen. I can get Havoc Barrier. I can get Phallic Shape. Do I get this? What? I've got the tribute. I got the meat. This thing has 3 sockets, so how do I own? Aha! I did it. I purchased my first tribute item, ladies and gentlemen. It was a task indeed, but we got there in the end. And I think along the way we grew as people and as friends. It was a hike to get there, but once we did get there, boy, it was something special. Alright, need to remember to... Okay, evasion and life. Seems like the way to go, right? Life, life, life. Then we get finesse. Then we can go up, we can get tree stuff. Mana, mana regen, flash charge. We'd rather have stun recovery, right? If it's anything like Grim Dawn, then being stunned is a bad thing. Wonderful. And then we'll go up and we'll do bird stuff. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Man, those seagulls freak me out. Oh, what is... Why is M shop? I don't want M to be shop. Oh, what is this? This,
Khan's canoe struck this sand.
Okay, this is lore? Complete the remaining rituals in the area. So there's one more ritual that I need to find in this area before I can go on, right? Alright, here's the last tribute. I'll get the waypoint on my way back, I promise. Don't be mad at me, Dad. I'm just gonna back myself up against the corner and just plug away, right? No, let me move. Ah! Oh, this is so stressful. Ooh, I got an achievement though. That feels good. We're just YOLOing it. We're following our heart. We're doing our very best not to die. I'm not even sure what skill we're going to end up using at the end of the day. Maybe some sort of... Oh. They spawned up there. You know, in a lesser game, I would just hit the side of that mountain and be done with it. I couldn't aim upwards. Where are the other guys, though? Okay, they get spawned still. Right? No, that's just... Those are rocks. Where did all the guys go? Are they up there? Are you over here, maybe? Color me confused. Oh, it's right there. He was standing in front of me the whole time. Now we can get armor scrap. Can I just keep my ritual money and walk away? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so now that we've done all the ritual stuff, we can move on with our lives. It resets in each zone. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the money. Okay, got the waypoint. Now we need to go this way? The mud flats? No, we need to go to the tidal island, which is to the south, right? So not the tidal island, but the mud flats? Mud flats. No. Okay, go back. Go back to the coast. I should have listened to my instincts. Ooh, a little laggy. Is that something with the Path of Exile servers, or is that me? How's the quality of the stream? Is it still holding up, or is it just horrible? Because if the stream quality's fine, but Path of Exile's lagging, that's definitely... Okay, so the stream's good. Probably means that there's something iffy going on with the servers. I don't know, could be something about where I'm located, could be any number of things. That's good to know. At least the art is alive. Online games can do the death of me, man. There's also another fantastic reason that I'm not playing hardcore. There's nothing worse than losing a hardcore character to something that is outside of your control. Oh, this is bad. This does not feel good. I will get better at, I feel like, having to, because in Grim Dawn you are only using your potions in emergency, but it seems like this game you should very much so be using your flask proactively. Okay, hit escape, done. Options. Click exit to character selection. Okay, here we are at character selection. We have our famous cast of characters: Bregman Jones, Brongo Longo, Greg Pruitt, Let's Do It, I Shoot Boys, and Really Pointy Balls. Log out and log back in. Oh, I see. The servers are not yet online. You've been placed in a queue. Oh boy. Interesting. Okay.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest. It's great.
Okay. Movement speed is nice. I think, yeah, movement speed, obviously. Hold on. And okay. Supported skills have 10% chance to grant onslaught for 3 seconds when you hit a unique enemy. Supported skills have 22% to grant onslaught for 3.4 seconds when dealing a killing blow. But they don't tell you what onslaught is. Chaos support. Supported skills have 40% chance of poison on hit. Mirage Archer support. Support attacks that can be used with bows. Supported skills can only be used with bows. Cannot support volley skills. Okay, so it summons Mirage Archers. When you hit an enemy with an arrow from a supported skill, summon a Mirage Archer would use that skill. Oh, that's really, really cool. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's amazing. Let's do that. Oh, hold shift.
God
and alt
hasn't
to
abandoned
explode
us.
stuff. Okay. Okay, let's get rid of Pierce support, and let's try out Mirage Archer support. That's very neat.
So, you managed to salvage shaky hands.
Let's level up.
Got a job for you.
Why is Tarklay
You
so
willing?
huge, though? This man
Farewell.
is a beast of a man. He's like 7'3". He's like the kind of tall that makes you worry about his heart, you know? Okay, so now we teleport back to the coast. And we go to the mudflats. I'm so used to pressing M for map. Oh, that Mirage Archer is really neat. I like that a lot, actually.
Pain brings strength. That's nature for you.
Although, I kind of miss my Pierce. But I do like Mirage Archer, that's very neat.
My mana is gone.
How long does it take for me to recharge a flask?
I give you to the earth.
I'm not feeling the conviction on some of these voice lines from the Ranger. Seems like I really need to be using my mana flask more efficiently. Twig Spirit Shield. Okay, we can get a 41% chance to block and stun recovery during Flask effect. Do I want blue linked things? Or do I just want the better stats? Probably the better stats, right? Oh, whoops. Do I get more options later on? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. My bad. Movement speed flash feels really nice though. Alright, we're learning. We're picking it up as we go. We're not intimidated, not really. Find use for strange critical mud flags. Okay, another ritual up here. I gotta say, I really dig the aesthetics of this Mirage Archer. Is there any endgame builds that use this bad boy? I feel like the Mirage is going.
My mana is gone.
I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of killing things pretty slowly, as is. I'm not sure if this is like normal, like if the game has like a steep difficulty curve, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm getting my butt kicked over here. Oh, why can't I use my heal? Heal, please, heal. Oh god. Whew. Ranger slows you out of the game. Okay, that's good to know. We'll get there eventually, I guess. Aha! I really don't like the feeling of being locked in my command. I would rather have the ability to cancel my auto attacks and not have them locked in place. Okay, so if I chug my potions one after another, I'm getting no additional effect. Scrumcrawl, noxious. That's a funny name. I like that. Scumcrawl, the noxious. What a Mr. Man. Is that everybody? No, one little man over here. Okay. Getting lots of glyphs. Let's try that out. I think that'll also force me to be a bit more on top of things with my mana flask, which is a good thing. Yeah, that feels better. Oh. I guess this is the last ritual for this area, huh? Okay. So I had no mana, it'll just default to an auto attack. We are learning, boys. feel like I maybe should have kept piercing on for the time being. This just doesn't seem very good.
My mana is gone.
It is nice that my guy just like randomly shoots outward. Baby. Now we got, we did all the rituals, so now we can say, I want specifically something else. Oh, hey, this is a unique item, huh? Is that rare? I mean, do I get it? Or do I just go for like an orb of transmutation? I'm not even sure what these do, if I'm being honest with you. Bramblejack? Alright, Bramblejack it is. -2 physical damage taken from attack hits. Okay. I think 2 to 4 damage at this point is probably a pretty strong boost. What do I need to do in here? Explore the mud flats more. Kill all the monsters in the fetid pool. Okay, so I need to find the fetid pool somewhere. Now we're cooking, baby. Oh yeah. What can I do with that 3 red slot? I'm not sure what it means at this point, but... seems like the lag is sort of subsided, at least. So I'm probably going to end up ignoring these 3 red slots.
My mana is gone.
Did I kill the big boy? I did. Oh, I've got 2 levels up as well. Like sell to different people or sell it to the NPCs? I haven't explored the world of online commerce in World of Warcraft. Okay, I do need a level up. I'm actually close to a 3rd level up. Baby. Okay, let's do it. Bop, bop, bop. Finesse, baby. Okay. Attack speed's good. Global accuracy rating, I don't know what that means. But I imagine not bad. Plus 20 dexterity. I am happy about this, I imagine. I missed something right over here. Is that another, yeah, another roller nest? Halitosis Glyph, obviously. Oh, that attack speed feels super significant. Okay, and then I guess this is another Roa nest up here? I do not know. Submerged passage is not where I want to be. I want to be in the fetid pools. So I need to keep looking, right? Yeah, seems like Z-Taggles, Toggle's loot. Okay, should I be going to this place right over here? The Submerged Passage? I'm feeling like a Submerged Passage is the way to go. Okay, so physically clicking on the waypoint's the only way to get those, right? You know, I would love a mobility area.
My mana is gone.
Looking for a giant enemy crab bot. Oh, another mana flask. That's actually kind of nice. Or do I just want the one mana flask? Oh my god, what is that? What the oh my god, what is that? What is happening? Hold on. Is that you? Oh, no, 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 no. Who is shooting lasers at me? Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, so each one of these rituals has something that they're going to do. The other ones did magma balls. This guy's doing lightning blasts. I'm with it. I'm about it. Oh. Okay, I'm missing a guy, obviously. Over here. Oh, a bunch of them. Blend into the background a little bit. Okay, cool. I imagine we don't want maybe the gloves? I don't know. Got a gem level up, very nice. I can just kill these guys before they get to me. Can we get our tree man abilities yet? No. Stun avoidance. Flooded depths. I imagine we don't want to go here. We're hitting all the high demographic areas, baby. Okay, I will go there, but don't I need to do the other ritual in here? I do, man. Path of Exile, I don't get it. Truly, it is not making sense to me.
My mana is gone.
Alright. just back ourselves in this corner here and just shoot things as they come. Maybe that was a massive mistake. I made a massive mistake, is what I did. That's why we don't play hardcore. I think as soon as I realized that my first instinct was to back myself into a corner, I should have known that that was a mistake. We are not following a build guide. We're following our heart, which I think, in many ways, is much more brave and joyous than following a build guide. What's going on, Andrew? There were 1,797 Andrews before you, but let me tell you, they perfected the Andrew model on Andrew number 1798, and I'm glad that you were here. Is it safe to say that because we died, we got stronger? We got smarter? We learned? I feel like I could walk away from that battle saying, I know for sure that backing myself into a corner, big mistake. Don't do it again. You know, this is starting to ring a bell. I kind of remember fighting a giant crab in a big old cave. And also, can I... Oh, this is just a dead end. Okay. Can I simply say that I think it is very dumb for a game to be built around you have to follow a build guide or else mentality. Yeah. Truthfully, the only really hard part about Grim Dawn is the knowledge gap. But I think Path of Exile is probably even more complex than Grim Dawn as far as mechanics go. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like that that approach to game building. I think that your game should do its very best to teach your players by playing the game. And if your players have to rely on an outside source to learn the game, then maybe you need to revisit what it is your game does and how it conveys information. Okay, we're gonna maneuver beyond.
My mana is low.
We learned, we adapted, we improvised, we overcame, and we are rewarded with a... Oh my god, did he just do that? Did you... Hold on a second. Was that the coolest goddamn thing that's ever happened to me in any game ever? Does he come back? He does come back! Haha! Oh! That's so cool! What? Hold on. Oh, that's neat. Okay, I like that a lot. Is that the actual boss of the area, too? Okay, so I gotta kill that totem, right? Gotta take care of the pain totals now, I guess. They don't do any actual damage to me, huh? New flask? Medium mana flask? Linked gloves, maybe? A ring? We don't have any rings. Huckleback Roundabout. How was your class? Do you feel like they absorbed your information? Do you feel like you were able to lead the next generation into a place where they can then carry the torch? Hard vote. Let's do that. Let's do hard vote things. And then stun bullets? No, we don't have more stuff. Oh, fine. Does he come back? I like that a lot. Little details like that, like having your boss peek out from the water and attack you just to... Oh, he's all over the place! Man. That is so neat. That is so neat. I can go in here. Oh. Pick up... Oh, did I miss a... We're running a sale on every type of stash tab. Iron ring. This guy right here? Vortex now coral ring. Power ring. Oh, this one right here. Done. Done. Okay. No. I see what you're saying. Large man flask. Look at that as well. Ha! Oh, man. I don't know if I'm just easily entertained, but that's the coolest thing that's ever happened. I love it. I mean, we've got two different sources of flat physical damage at all times. Do I want a large life flask? Probably. It's probably expressly better
My
than the
mana is
smaller
gone.
flask. Okay, once again, we're not going to back ourselves into a corner. Yeah, I feel like we're doing a ton more damage. Then hopefully we just sit still and fuck these guys away. Okay, so that's all of the attributes. So now, let's look at these rings. I mean, 1 to 2 physical damage. That seems not bad. What's the other ring over here? +3 to all attributes, more physical damage, increased attack speed and accuracy. I think I like that. Let's go for this power ring right here. Power. And we've got 348. How about... Oh, we can also get these gloves. Maximum mana. Increase rarity of items found. Uh-oh. Guys, watch out. Oh, no! Oh, I couldn't get that anyway. I think gloves, right? I can't get the coral ring. I'm missing out on... We'll do gloves. Glove. Okay. And I will pick up the rest of the stuff. So now we need to find Mr. Krabs and take him for a ride. A mustache ride. He's probably up here, huh? That's so neat, yeah. Oh. Don't say that. Don't say that I'm gonna... What is this shieldy that I'm getting? I think if anything, Val Oversoul is probably gonna notice how cool I am in social situations. Wait. Was that the boss? I thought I was gonna fight this guy. I thought that was... Ah, I'm a little disappointed. I thought I was fighting the big guy. Oh well. Level up. Where do we need to go? We need to talk to Tarplay for my reward. Do I backtrack now? What do I do? I am still in love with the... You fight the big crab later. Oh, okay, cool. Oh man, so they really teased us with that, that early boss snippet. I guess we're gonna go back to the area that we're not fully explore. Can I just walk over here and do submerged passage stuff? I mean, so far we are, Fat Man, if I'm being honest with you, we are truly overwhelmed. Although, I mean, there's a lot to love about Exile. It really looks good. It's a good looking game, the skills feel amazing. There really is a lot that creative players can do to just absolutely break the game. It's been a lot of fun. But me, as somebody who has not played a whole lot of Path of Exile, I am having heart palpitations trying to understand what's going on. Oh, geez. Look for the long bridge. That's the right way marker. Okay. Got it. It really is. I mean, is it safe to say at this point that Path of Exile is officially the best looking ARPG on the market? I can't think of another game that looks quite as good as Path of Exile. Maybe Diablo 3 in certain ways, but even then, I think Path of Exile has a beat. Chromatic orb. Okay, I see. So, depending on what kind of effect it has on the totem itself... Oh, my voice is a little low. Give me 1 moment. Let's bring our input gain up to like 35%. How's that sound? Oh, that's true, Pranabal. Absolutely. Wolson... like the Wolson animations are really crisp and clean. Every single time I see a little bit of Wolson, I always get like, it can't be that bad. And even so, if Wolson ever goes on sale for like 10, 15 bucks, I'll purchase that bad boy. No problem. I mean, that's sort of how I feel about Diablo 3. Like, Diablo 3 is a very fun game. It's just so limited by how it allows you to build your character and how simplistic the loot system is that it's just, it'll never be the type of game you can really sink your teeth into. Am I poisoning these guys somehow? Yeah, D3 is absolutely a casual ARPG. And that's not a bad thing. There needs to be a casual ARPG. Okay. We've got one more... No, that's it, huh? Okay, so we need to make some decisions. We don't have a belt, so maybe we do belt stuff? An energy shield. No. What is this? What? No, it's just a regular shield. Okay, I see. I guess we're doing belt, so we can have a belt. And then we'll get jeweler's orbs. I will not thank you later, Twitch Fox, because I am going to thank you now. Thank you, Twitch Fox. Thank you for telling me to buy those jeweler's orbs. Now I have jeweler's orbs, and I honestly can't imagine life without them. Okay, I guess that's it for this area. The ledge. Get out of here, seagulls. You don't belong here. Oh, oh. Oh my god. The game is lagging really badly right now. The game is lagging badly, and these ghouls are throwing chunks of meat at me, and I'm not having a good time. What? Was that just 3 chests that had nothing in them? Okay. You know, fair enough. Thank you very much, Path of Exile. What a cool and chill thing you did. I would honestly not recommend it.
As the prey grows more fierce,
I don't think that,
so must the hunter.
I know that having ghouls throw meatloafs at them is somebody's jam, but for me personally, I just can't recommend the experience to anybody. Okay, so energy shield is something that just happens to me, right? Like if I have an item with energy shield, I always will regenerate that energy shield as long as I'm not actively taking damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh. Hidden items. Interesting. I kind of like that. I just truly wonder if I can ever grow to love a game that is online only. First character to solo delve to depth 4,550. Is that a lot? I mean, it's obviously a lot because I'm the first person to do it. You know, I always knew that guy. Yeah, the lag is pretty rude. Oof. It's really not good right now. Don't get me wrong, I totally understand the appeal of a system like this, where... Oh, look at him. He just eats his friend. I want to get a better look at this model. Oh, no, I can't, because my friend killed it. I guess I'm just gonna hold down my right mouse button, and hope for the best. Okay. Stun avoidance and movement speed. Okay, ballistic mastery. Then we can go into... Well, what is this node? Survivalist. Evasion rating. Oh, +8 to all elemental resistance. This seems really good. I think we should be looking at these big nodes, right? Because those are the ones that you really go out of your way for. Oh. Okay, so that has a big upside and a big downside as well. What are, What are you? 40% more chance to evade projectile attacks, 20% less chance to evade melee attacks. That's kind of interesting. I mean, that might be like a nice trade-off if you are assuming that you're always going to be out of range. 20% less damage taken if you haven't been hit recently. Ooh. That's all upside. No, you lose evasion after you've been hit. Or something. Honestly, look at it all. Ah. I guess these fidget spinners are where the other characters start. Is that right? Gotcha. So this is my fidget spinner. I assume this one's a Scion? Wait, hold on, a quiver. Do I have a quiver? I do not have a quiver. Good. Was the Scion a thing whenever I was playing with you back in the day? I don't remember the Scion being a thing. Oh, okay. Now that we're at the waypoint, we're going to teleport back and hope that the lag fixes itself. Oh my god. Just the word crafting is giving me sweats.
Now that you've drained that passage, best I warn you about something.
Okay, let's see. Bear trap. Throws a trap that damages and immobilizes a single enemy for a duration based on how much damage is dealt. After the immobilize expires, a debuff remains on the enemy. Oh. It's... Okay. I don't know why, but in my brain I was thinking that this is a trap, that when they step on it, it summons a bear. Now that I say it out loud, I know it's stupid, but I can't help but be a little disappointed. Punctures enemy causing a bleeding debuff. I think we want something like summons a ballista totem that fires multiple arrows of extreme force, breaking them apart into shrapnel. Enemies can be hit by multiple arrows in the same attack. That sounds pretty good. I think I am leaning towards this one. Dash! We like Dash.
You managed to kill a granddaddy.
And then I get a book.
I've traveled inland on the Emperor's Road via...
Okay, so Shrapnel Ballista goes in the helmet. Dash goes into our grooves.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
And we get another skill point that does Ballistic Mastery. Good. And we're going to be doing Eagle stuff in no time, game. Just you wait. Did I click the book already? I think I did, right? I think I sort of remember having to go and get books to fuel our stuff. Who sells? Who do I sell to? Can I sell to you, Tarkly?
Welcome.
Sell items. I can just control click things, huh? Accept. Oh, he just gives me stuff, huh? Interesting. Alright. Lovely. Let's bounce back to... what was it? The ledge? Indeed, Arena. And we're back to Lag City, baby. Lag City, USA. Get him, Ballista. I gotta say though, the snapshots are really cool looking. Oh, yeah, man. I tell you what, I don't think I could do this. I think we're gonna take a break from Path of Exile, and we're maybe just gonna do a little bit of Grim Dawn for the remainder of the eve. This is just I can barely move my character. This is not a lot of fun for me. So Path of Exile. We're gonna do one quick dash for the road. And we're gonna fuck off from Rayclast, and we're gonna... You promised you would do dark roleplay on the Roblox server? Honestly, Fat Man, in my culture, what you do is you bring a pre-spoiled meatloaf to any time you you want to do a little bit of a bargain. And you both take your meatloaf, splash on the ground, and that's how you can signal to the other one you're ready to jive. We can do a little bit of Grim Dawn roleplay. How's that sound, gang? A little bit of Oi, look at me. My name is Grim Daniel. I need to find my daughter. Alright, pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the one and the only Tommy Boitano. As you can see, Tommy Boitano has book, has blade, has pointy hat, and Tommy Boitano, they fuck. They absolutely do fuck. We should probably update our shit. Grim Dawn, because Path of Exile hates me. I am being oppressed. Okay, good. Update all. And of course, we're no longer playing Path of Exile. No. We're playing a different game by the name of Grim Daniel. How? My camera should be over here, I believe. Let's put you off to the side. Yeah, right there. That's a good spot for me. Beautiful. Oi, my name's Grim Daniel. One thing you gotta know about me is I really like to fuck. I like to fuck. I didn't kill all the Dermatarian eggs? Whoops. This is a pro tip from your dear uncle. If you want to level a character fast, just fucking put all your points into Word of Pain. Look at this. Look at how stupid this is. You see all these bugs? They're alive, right? No. Boy, this feels good. After coming from Path of Exile, I know that Grim Dawn's a little bit uglier, but man, being able to explode everything with a single click, it's a good feeling. I feel powerful. I feel like I can get erections if I need to. Not that that was ever in question. I believe that everybody knows that my junk works, right? Or at least everybody thinks that.
There was much commotion. I see you. My scouts have reported.
Just the person. There are 2 other groups of survivors.
We're gonna do Kaiman's Chosen, of course.
I have come to represent Kaiman's Chosen. Is the one you...
Kaiman's Chosen just had the better augments, baby. It's not personal. I mean, if it were personal, I certainly wouldn't choose the villains of the expansion, but... You know what's funny is that you can choose to work with Kaiman's Chosen after you've already killed a bunch of Kaiman's Chosen's guys in Forgotten Gods. You know, bygones are bygones. Let's leave the past in the past. I have faith that you will not try to resurrect an Eldritch God and bring humanity to its knees. Hashtag Korvac did nothing wrong. I know it's not challenging, but man, is it satisfying? And of course the answer to that question is yeah, without a doubt. This is the most fun I've ever had doing anything at all. What are we doing with our points? We could always just go for Deadly Aim. Deadly Aim's not bad. But this gives us movement speed. So that's the stuff right there.
May the light of him.
I don't have enough seals yet? Boo.
I can't do that yet.
I imagine that the Path of Exile servers will bounce back in a couple days. I think that just since the league is so new, that people are just going crazy with it. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, Fat Man, it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Nothing excites me anymore. It's like, you know how you just keep on escalating and escalating? It's like, okay, we're gonna start off with something sort of vanilla, and then you just keep on climbing that ladder until eventually you're just like in the deepest, darkest corners of the internet, and you're just like, all right, now I'm watching like animal executions, and nothing else is gonna top that. That's where I'm at right now. Ba-ba-ba. There should be deep shame in that, I believe. You know, I instantly regretted saying it as soon as it came out of my mouth, but then I was like, you know what? You just have to commit. You're halfway there already, just say the rest of the sentence and never look back. Oh my god, this is a hardcore character. I made this character such a long time ago. I think I made this character before I did my streaming hiatus in December. Oh. Blood of Cathan. Do you drop an MI? I mean, these are both MIs, but are they yours specifically? I don't think so. I'm also not specific on what I'm doing with my devotions. I've got Elemental Seeker already. Now do I just go for like defensive stuff? So the end game with this character is going to be a range vitality apostate. But I mean, we're obviously just going to level with elemental damage, right? We've already got Elemental Seeker. We could go with like a Toxaru. I don't see why not. Interesting. Aether damage, elemental damage, resistance, health and defensive ability, flat elemental damage, and scaling elemental damage. And this is obviously like amazing for us. Ah, fuck it. A Toxaru it is. I don't think I've ever used a Toxaru before. But this is going to be a character of firsts. What's giving me that that proc? Oh, Howling Wind. I think whenever I first started this character, my deal was to get as many elemental damage procs as I possibly could on one character. Okay, so we got all our Black Legion insignias. We are taking a break from Reign of Terror. We did the first entire playthrough. Now we're just sort of playing around with the field, experimenting a little bit. This is just regular old vanilla Grim Dawn. Path of Exile was a bit too laggy to play properly. And we're just not good enough in that game to deal with the lag and the lack of knowledge. It's like we're doing what's comfortable for us right now. We're doing exactly what we know. Is my YouTube title fucked up again? Is it saying that I'm playing some sort of mod? Although, you know, I have been toying with the idea of taking the mod that expands spawn density by like up to 10 times and just seeing how insane I can make Grim Dawn and trying to play through the game that way in hardcore. Taking a page out of the incomparable Mr. Llama's book. But rest assured, we're definitely going to return to Reign of Terror in a bit. We're also going to be experimenting with other mods, Dawn of Masteries, Grim Aurelian. There's another one that I was going to experiment with. But as Path of Exile fell through, we're just gonna do our regularly streamed Grim Dawn. Going back to the bastion of the boys. I believe Kaiman's Chosen just wants me to come up and kill all these guys in this area up here. It's truthfully been a while since I've done this quest line. I think I want to switch around my devotions a little bit. I think I would rather have... What's the cooldown on Elemental Seeker? Let's put you on Word of Pain. It's not going to be efficient, but it'll have to do. I don't think we're in that much trouble as far as damage taken is concerned. So we don't really need the Bat Fang at the Mo. Oh, have you experimented with Dawn of Masteries? I think I've always been curious about Dawn of Masteries, but I think I avoided it for the same reason that I avoided Path of Exile, because it's just fucking... It's so much information to take in. Let's just teleport back to Bloodgrove. Yeah, Dawn of Masteries is a mod that adds like an absurd amount of classes to Grim Dawn. It's definitely like in the double digits amount of classes. I believe they add like every single Titan Quest class. I think they have like some of their own like custom classes that they've added to the game. 53 total classes. Ah, that's so many classes. Jesus Christ. Apparently 53 total classes. There's no way that's even remotely balanced. But then again, I don't think you play a mod like that because you want it to be balanced. Herald's Ward. Oh. It's really not bad. What nerf are you talking about? Did the makers of the mod like tone things back, or was it like a Grim Dawn nerf that just hit everything? Man, those Elemental Seekers are insane. Okay, so apparently, honestly, I think if I were making that mod, I don't think I would attempt to try to balance 53 classes. That seems like a Herculean task. I would just, you know, take it at face value. You got 53 classes, have fun, go crazy. I mean, kudos to the man. That's an insane amount of work. I imagine at that point, I would just start getting into game development, like straight up. Okay, come on. But they also boost mob spawn. I found a mod that specifically and only boosts mob spawn, which I am very eager to try out. Okay, so we've got 2 more points until we get all of Wolverine. It's going to give us quite a bit of defensive ability, actually. We can always take this out of Blind Sage, go 1-2, and then we can start putting points into Ataxaru. Let's keep on going. Base Word of Renewal. Never a bad thing to have around. I've only gotten 1 Chthonic Seal of Binding in this entire time. Wow. I suppose this really is the area where I get a ton, generally. Alright, you know what? I think next week we're gonna, I think Path of Exile is too unreliable right now. We're gonna give it time to cool down anyway. One of these days, I definitely want to try Path of Exile, but not today. I think starting Wednesday, we're gonna start doing some Dawn of Mastery stuff. And we've got like about 3 weeks before Season 2 starts in Grim Dawn. So hell, we might be able to do Dawn of Masteries and like check out one other mod as well. Assuming that it takes roughly the same amount of time to explore fully like the Diablo one did. Do I have any EXP potions in this character? I do. Why haven't I been using them? Legionnaires Rebuke, that's nothing for us, huh? I mean, our offhand's really not that good. We do like the Shatter proc. I think we'll hold on to it. Dawn of Masters, Grim Dawn, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Titan Quest. New content for free mod, I believe one more mod pack? Holy shit. I wonder if they use the exact same Diablo class pack from Reign of Terror, or if they do something uniquely their own. That is so cool. That's really rad. Raz's Tome. Nope. I mean, to be fair, those Reign of Terror classes are beyond broken. They're so insanely strong. Just because the content demands it.
Can't do that yet.
Alright, let's go ahead and turn in some stuff. Sorrow's Bastion first, why not? Alright, we will max out Word of Renewal. Base health is fine. Aether and Chaos Resistance. I mean, we need Chaos Resistance badly. But I wouldn't mind one easy Devotion procer. Oh, duh. I mean, Inquisitor Seal might help us for, like, prolonged boss battles, but we're never going to be staying still long enough to take advantage of the absorption. But it will at least be a better procer for Bat. So we'll take it. Yeah, it's just a touch scuffed. The difference in trying to
I am told that Lasan, when the Legion was forced to bless, I've already informed.
The difference in trying to go through the game with just a
I heard about it.
like with a Diablo skill as your base leveling skill is beyond night and day. As soon as I converted my my points over to that flash fire ability, it was the difference between like standing and thwacking an enemy for like 5 seconds just to kill it, and just clicking once and running away. Yeah, but then that one class that has resist reduction, it has like a 50% global resist reduction. Let us do more resistance. And it gives us bonus elemental damage. That's not bad at all. Cool. Oh yeah, I've randomly found items that would give you +3 to every single skill in a single class. And it was a one-handed weapon. Like, come on. It's very clearly weighted. But then again, if I were the makers of that mod and I had to make the conscious choice, do I want the players to fuck around with the same Grim Dawn skills they've been using forever and ever? Or do I want them to play my iterations of the fresh, shiny Diablo classes? I think the choice is obvious, right? I'm sorry, bud. To be fair, I'm not sure if my stream ever runs like particularly well anywhere. We are currently paying for the cheapest internet we can possibly afford at my household, just to pinch pennies. I'm streaming at a very low bit rate just to get by. Really? Maybe my I've heard that my streams like aren't too bad. Maybe I'm just a little hard on my streams. Maybe I should give them a chance, let them shine on their own. You know, my internet has been behaving a lot better lately. I had yeah, I think that was the PoE servers. Oh, I imagine that my computer probably, or my streams are probably struggling to keep up with all the action that was happening on this, on the screen at one time as well. That could very much so be a thing. Hey, what's going on, Serious Stan? How you doing today, my friend? How the heck are you, my man? Oh, I love Torchlight 2. Path of Exile. Path of Exile is Path of Exile. I would have played more, but it was the servers were just so absolutely terrible that I just couldn't keep up with it. It was, I think in order for me to attempt to put on an entertaining stream, I need to be enjoying the thing that I'm playing. And I simply can't enjoy a game that stutters every 3 seconds and doesn't let me play in the fluid way that I want to play. I think whenever the competitive league people start calming down a little bit, give the servers a rest, I'll go back to Path of Exile, and I'll give it an honest-to-God shot. But for now, we're back to our comfort zone, baby. But back to your question, FK. Torchlight 2. I have a huge amount of love for Torchlight 2. Even now, to this day, I'll pick up Torchlight 2 and I will, and I'll just play it for a, ooh, fire lightning damage? Chance on block. We'll pick it up. Every now and again, I'll pick up Torchlight 2 and I'll play it for like a week or 2 weeks. It's, I have a lot of love for games that do the ARPG thing, but don't do it in such a way that it's like all super dark and grimy. I love the color palette of Torchlight 2. That meatloaf should perk you right up, Stan. Yeah, Elemental Seekers, where we've I'm just trying to power level an Inquisitor right now, and I think this might be the easiest leveling experience I've ever had with any character ever. No Lokar's gear, no anything. Just Elemental Seekers and an absolutely maxed out Word of Pain. Nothing stands a chance. Got another Devotion. Defensive ability, beautiful. No, it's... Are you asking about what happened to Path of Exile, Limons? Or are you talking about the whole Torchlight 2 debate that we were having earlier? Man, it says that there's a 1 second cooldown on Elemental Seekers, but I don't think so. They seem to like be proccing like crazy. I see like 4 or 5 out at any given time. It's wild. Also, I think this is the first time I've ever used Elemental Seekers before. I don't think I've ever used this devotion in my thousands and thousands of hours in Grim Dawn. This is a nutty devotion. You know, I'll try Fat Man. But the funny thing is that in the brief time that you've been with us, I've grown dependent on you. I notice when you're not around, and I notice even more when you are here. What are we doing? We're gonna keep on leveling up. Steal. Aw, thanks for the subscription, my guy. If all I had to do to get you to subscribe was to profess my undying love to you, I would have done that a long time ago. Ooh, hold on. Let me break this down. Ugh. Hey, I'm new to Grim Dawn. I'm going to be trying your spin to win Eye of Reckoning build I came across on YouTube. Just wanted to know what you used to start it out with leveling, or if there was a leveling guide for, or a generic guide for leveling, then you can swap out skills later on. Yes. To level up that build, I 100% recommend the Force Wave Soldier. Force Wave is not only super energy efficient, it clears out AoE skills like nothing else, but there's also a ton of great gear that you can get early on. I have a sort of super base level guide on what I recommend for every leveling class, and I believe I used Force Wave for my soldier archetype. But if you want the real pro strats, all you got to do is go to grimtools.com, turn off, go to the items database, turn off everything but rare items, then search the word Force Wave, and that'll bring up a list of all of the monster frequencies you can find. You're going to find one necklace off of the Act 1 boss, the Shambler. That guy, I think it gives you like bonus fire damage, bonus crit damage to Force Wave, bonus like area of effect to Force Wave. There is a weapon by the name of the Obsidian Cleaver, I believe, and you can just, that will drop in, let me bring up the map here for a second. That's going to drop in just about any like demon infested area. Tomb of the Watchers is a great area because they still show up a lot there. But if you are looking to get it earlier on, you can go into the Blood Grove and find a portal to the Ashen Waste. They also spawn in there, and there's another portal in the Plains of Strife where they also spawn. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other Force Wave MIs, but there are a fair amount, and they're all very, very strong.
Good. You've arrived. It's very precise.
Obsidian Warcleaver is absolutely a game changer. It's such a strong weapon. And if you get it with any sort of decent affixes on it, then you can just melt through almost any content in the game. What else? I would say just bring that build all the way to level 100 and don't swap over to the Eye of Reckoning build until you can find the blueprint for the Baranath Reforged Sword. Because the Baranath Reforged Sword is what's going to turn that that whole build into something super viable. But sadly, without that sword, you're sort of mixing your damage between physical and elemental, and that's a big no-no. However, if you want to level with Eye of Reckoning, I would recommend like following an elemental path. I think that you can get off of Father Kaiman in Forgotten Gods. If you have the expansion, off of Father Kaiman in Forgotten Gods, there's a very good one-handed sword that you can just get twice. And that's very, very strong for Eye of Reckoning builds. Or you can go board and sword if you want to be tanky with it. That's not a bad option either. Oh, no problem. What I was saying about Grim Tools is, and this works for any build that you're looking to try. Go to Grim Tools, go to the item database, filter out everything but rare items, and then turn on, and then search for your primary skill. In this case, Force Wave. So Grim Tools, item database, turn off everything but rare. search Force Wave, and it's going to bring up all of the monster and frequencies that you can find that are strong for Force Wave centric builds. The two that I know off the top of my head are the Heart of the Shambler that you can find in the Flooded Passage at the very end off the Shambler in Act 1, and the Obsidian Warcleaver that you can find off of those big bad demon guys in Act 4 and 5. I was also saying that if you wanted to level with Eye of Reckoning, which I recommend, or not that I recommend, but like sometimes I level a build not because it's the most efficient way to level the build. Obviously, Force Wave is the way to go. Force Wave is like the creme de la creme of leveling builds. But if you want to like start and finish as a spin to win character, there's definitely ways that you can do that. You would just focus more on Oathkeeper stuff. Divine Mandate, get elemental build stuff, get the sword off of Father Kaiman, stuff like that. You don't have to start as a soldier, no. It's definitely more efficient, 100%. But you can technically start as anything you want. You can follow your heart. You know, while I've got you, let me go ahead and just show you some of the devotions that you're going to go for early on. So if you're going Force Wave, you're going to want to pick up Assassin's Blade as early as possible. Just go right for Assassin's Blade. Oh yeah, Ghoul's another great one. Ghoul, it's a little costly as far as devotions are concerned, but it's very, very good. It's what we call a circuit breaker, which means that whenever you get low, it'll proc and it'll keep you from dying. So Ghoul's another great one to have. Assassin's Blade is super strong. After that, you're probably going to want to go for Ulzad, Herald to Korvac. This buff right here is just beyond insane. Flat physical damage is great. Flat armor is great. Scaling physical damage is great. And last but not least, you're going to want to end up on Araska, because that build does not really have easy access to aim impairment. And aim impairment is actually pretty fantastic. I think it's a stat that a lot of people undervalue. I hope I didn't overload you with information there, but I'm always around. I spend 90% of my day at my computer. So if you ever need to message me, you can find me on Discord or on Twitch or something. It really isn't. It's a lot more forgiving than Path of Exile as well. You can always experiment with things, and if you think like, oh man, this isn't working out, you can always take your points back, shuffle them around. Yeah, I'm a fixture of this world. What a lot of people don't seem to understand is that I don't actually exist. I am just a fragment of the internet, sort of bound to this computer. And the moment that you all stop believing in me, I vanish. I turn to bits and bytes, and I'm getting consumed by the all-knowing bandwidth. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Again, if you need any help, just give me a holler. Either here on Discord. I'm happy to give you any info you need.
That skill's not ready.
I feel like I may be being a bit too cavalier here. Am I playing too fast and loose? I don't know. What is my chaos resistance? Oh, 55. That's really not bad. Yeah, you can have that. Put it on a t-shirt and sell it. I would say cut me in for part of the profits, but I don't actually exist. So money is worthless to me. Yeah, China all over it, my man. Dubious copyright laws away. Let's see. I will go back for that Necropolis in a second, but we're gonna get the waypoint up here first. You know what? I'm just gonna drop a portal over here so I can port back to it. How close are we to getting a Toxaru? Oh, very close indeed. Speaking of Obsidian Warcleaver, how's it going? That's a pretty decent drop, actually. Cast speed, flat. I guess flat piercing damage is not great. Although, it doesn't really matter early on. Stop the cult. Good for you. I mean... Nah, let's go for Deadly Aim. We do need to actually drop our Inquisitor Seal. I feel like they didn't really... There was a lot of dungeons that they went back and added a, what I like to call a Skyrim exit. The most truly novel thing that Skyrim ever did was they added a exit to all of their dungeons so that you would loop right around to the entrance whenever you're done. But this dungeon does not have such a thing. They expect you to go all the way around, loop-de-loo, then come back and walk all the way out again. Cindervein Mantle. No? Will of Fate? What are you? Two-handed range? No. Absolutely not.
I can't do that yet.
So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to get this devotion, always, always, always get the other portal first. It'll save you like 2 entire minutes of walking. Do you scale Word of Pain that much level? Oh, definitely. Word of Pain is like the most insane leveling skill in the entire game. What I do is... the base skill is okay, but I think, yeah, no. I mean, all of these nodes are pretty good, because they all give you some sort of flat damage. Base node will increase its radius, so you probably scale that one up first. This one also increases its radius. Applies aim impairment. And this one just gives you flat elemental damage. They're also good. But yeah, if you're leveling an Inquisitor, Word of Pain is 100% the way to go. I think I just do everything sequentially. One node after the other. I don't quite remember what I did for this one, though. This is an older character that I'm coming back to. And the way that it works out is incredibly wonderful, because by the time you are finished scaling up Word of Pain, you can just jump right over to Aura of Censor. Dump your points into these nodes right away, and by the time that resist reduction actually starts to matter, Aura of Censor is there. And Aura of Censor can carry you. It's such a great singular node, because not only does it proc various gear procs in your pieces of gear, it does enough damage to sort of finish off enemies at a lower level, but also applies reduced damage dealt to other enemies, which is very, very strong. As for the rest of the build, I think I'm just using Stormbox of Elgaloth for a devotion procer. Not that it's like a bad skill. Stormbox just not nearly as good as Word of Pain to level.
Can't do that.
Exalted Stash. What are you? Ooh. I don't know what hit me that hard, but that got a little spooky. Wormclaw. No. Yeah, I always view Stormbox as like a secondary skill. It's nice to shred defensive ability. It has multiple instances of damage, so it's good for proccing devotions, but man. I just can't imagine leveling with Stormbox, you know? It doesn't seem that good.
Can't do that. I can't do that yet.
Man, we're getting hella totems. Oh, arcane. I just don't want to reapply my buffs. Ooh. So, it's started coming back to me now. I forgot what I was doing with this character whenever I first booted him up. But we are going to be doing Inquisitor Necromancer. This guy is eventually going to be a dual-wield Garbagal Vitality auto-attack character. Which... it sounds kind of bonkers out loud, but I think it's going to work. If I did my math right. If I paid attention to the gear sets properly. I forget what the name of the MI is, but there is a, I think it might be like Nemeda's Eye or something. But there is a medal that while you have, I think it's while you have range expertise active, which is just as long as you have 1 point into it and you're wielding a ranged weapon. You get a crazy amount of flat vitality damage and a certain amount of elemental damage converted to vitality. And that's sort of the build around for this guy.
I can't do that yet.
Ooh, Wraith Stalker Band. Is that cold? No. No procs on that.
I can't do that yet.
Ah, yes, Nemeda's Eye. Yeah. It was one of the 1180 monster infrequents. Ooh. I need to be a little careful with this guy. Of the Aether. That's a really weird affixure to drop with. You go against Barrel Home, you take Nemeda's Eye. You have to go into what's it called? The Skeleton Key dungeon right outside of the Coven. Man, I'm blanking on it right now. My brain is not working with me right now. But you got to go to the final boss of that guy, get his rare gun twice. And there were two sets that I'm considering for this one. One is the Blood Knight set, and the other one is the Radagast Folly. I think the Blood Knight set seems more fun, but Radagast might be better. Hard to say. Did I get a Logran's Corruption? I did not. Boo. No. Vile Scorn, no. Alright, let's see what legendary we got. Yeah, there was one point that I mapped this entire character out. This is right before I took a long break from Grim Dawn, and I totally forgot what I was doing with it.
You've returned. So our great
What did we get?
moment of triumph is soured with tragedy.
Oh,
The cult's defeat at the Necropolis marks
Interesting.
humanity's first major victory in this conflict.
flat
Proving
lightning
that we
damage. Does
are
that do
not
anything for
going to
us?
Simply lie down and let ourselves be.
Yeah, I'm not certain how realistic it is for us to actually get to a place where we can consistently farm Garbagal on hardcore with this character, but I'm hopeful. We'll have to see. If this character does die prematurely, I think I'll just go into Grim Tools and build it anyway. See how the build performs. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, kind of disappointed that we didn't get to properly play Path of Exile tonight. Kind of took the wind out of my sails, if I'm being honest. But we are going to be back on Wednesday, and we're going to be trying out the Dawn of Masteries mod, which is going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. It's going to be absolutely chaos, but we're going to have a lot of fun experimenting with the new masteries, doing absolutely broken builds, breaking the game once again. So we'll see you then. Be good to each other. Make sure that you floss tonight and every night after that. I appreciate the follow, my friend. You guys have a beautiful